Hi, Redaktiv here, and time for episode 17 of All Mods 8. Hello! I'm at my base, and I'm on my way to start with today's adventure. We are going to do a couple of things today. We're going to do the machines up here and using the stuff down here. We are going to do some Evilcraft. We are going to make a blood infuser, and then we are going to get to disenchanting. We are going to remove the enchantments from these tools and put them on a book or books. To do that, we need the blood infuser, and the blood infuser is just stone and a blood infusion core. And the blood infusion core is a hardened blood shard and a dark power gem. If we do Evilcraft, we can see that I have a dark power gem. To get the first dark power gem, you have to put a hole like this without water. We can do it over here instead. You do it like this, fill it with blood, and throw into a dark gem into the blood. Then you will get a dark power gem instead of the dark gem. The rest of the dark power gems we will make in the infuser, and then it will use a lot less blood to make them. But we need one to make the blood infuser. We need the charge, and the charge we get from putting blood in a hole and letting it get solid, and then we'll break the solid block. We can break it with a fusion pick. If you break it with a zigzag pick, you get the blood block. You don't want that, you want to break it. You can also put the blood into a drying basin from Integrated Dynamics. So if we want to make I have some blood in my blood extractor here. If I want to make solid block of blood, put it into the basin, wait around 10 seconds, something like that, and it should come harden soon. There we have the block, and I can remove it. And if I break this with something that isn't silk touch, I get the hardened blood charge. Like that. So we're going to take our dark power gem, and we're going to surround it with the hardened charge, and we get the infusion core, and then we can make the blood infuser. Great. Off we go. Nope. We can bring what we need before we go to the evil lair. We are going to need to make a purifier, and we need to make some bluek to be able to get our enchantments off the tools. And a purifier are what we need, but we need one more power gem. So to make that one, we need to bring a dark gem, put it into the infuser to get a power gem. Then we can make the purifier. To make the bluek, the blood book, we need an ordinary book and a promise of tenacity in our blood infuser. And how to make the the promise of tenacity. We need spider eye. We need an iron promise acceptor and a bowl of promise. Any tier will do. So to make the bowl of promise, we'll need a bowl of empty promise. So we need 3 more dark power gems. 2, 3. And then we can add some crusted dark gems to that. And we get the dusted bowl of promise, and then we can fill it with blood. To make the iron promise acceptor, we need a block of iron and a lot of blood. I think that is what we can prepare. Do we need anything for the Sanguarian pedestals? Yes, we need, but we can do that later. Okay, now we can go and start Evilcraft. And we're going to go down into the animal cave. I'm going to change the name for that one. Here I have some ender tanks. The red one is input for blood. So if I take my blood extractor and right click on the ender tank, I will empty it. With a white stripe is the extract tank. So this is the tank to get blood out of the big tank. I store all my blood up in one of my big mechanism tanks. So we take the blood infuser and we place it down there. Then we break the blocks. These are just red nether bricks. And we place some fluid pipes. And we take the branch and we fill the infuser with blood. Like that. Now we have our infuser full with blood, and we can add the powered dark gems, and they will become the powered dark gems. This will take some time, so we can do something else in between, maybe. No, we have to wait for this. We can add the iron block. I think this would take a lot of time. I need some more red nether brick. There is no animals down here because the feeding crows up with my animals are empty, so they can't spawn any more animals. Yay, we're done with that, and now we add the block of iron. I have 86 buckets blood so far. Oh, this wasn't too bad. We can wait for it. Ready. So, back to the ship. And now we can make the purifier. We need another blood infusion core, and I think I messed up. No, it was just ordinary gems. So we have the purifier. The purifier has 2 purposes that I know of. One is to remove enchantments and putting them on blood books, and the other is if you use a blood chest. You can make a blood chest. Where is the bloody chest? The bloody chest is very hard to find. That's a lighting bomb. That sounds nice. Don't find what I'm searching for. That was the big one. Here were the blood chest. If you put tools in your blood chest, they will mend using the blood, but they will add a bad enchant. Curse of Vengeance. And then you can remove the Curse of Vengeance by putting the tool into the purifier. So that's one purpose of the purifier, to remove the Curse of Vengeance. And the other is to remove any enchant. I put it on a book. So we need some books. I got 4. That's a little bit. Oops. Paper on the wall. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was I got, so we will have to do with that for now. We are making the dusted bowl. And we need to add some crushed gems to them. And now we're going to add blood to that. Then we can make the iron thing. This one, Promise of Tenacity. We need a spider eye too. Spider eye, look at me. I think that's all we need. Did I drop the iron thing now? Yes, I did. Okay, I think we have everything we need to get our disenchanting to work. We're going to put in some pipes. Like that. Then we can add back the things, and then we can take the purifier and we can add that on top of that. We have to change the block back so it would become a good one. So we won't have to look at this. Oh, I think that's full of blood. And we need to fill the dusted bowl with blood. I made these because I'm going to put them below all of the drops. And I'm going to add a spiked plate and a powered Sankurian pedestal above it. When the mobs drops and fall down on the spiked plate, the powered Sankurian pedestal will pick up the blood from the mod and put it into my tank, and then I can use the blood. Use the blood in my evil doing. So now we have a promise of thing, and we have the promise of tenacity, and we can put that into the blood infuser to make it a little bit better. We also see that the internal buffet of the blood infuser rise to 40 millibuckets. and I can add my books. To make the blood books, we need a promise of tenacity 1. So we can't just add the book to the infuser without the promise of tenacity. So now I have my first book, and I can take this pickaxe and I right click with it, so I put it into the purifier and I right click with the book. And then you right click with an empty hand, and now I have an enchanted book of Fortune 2, and I can add that to my Fortune 2 matlock to get Fortune 3, I hope. I'm not sure if they will combined. I have a couple of more books. You can't choose which enchantment to remove, so you get what you get. This time it removed the Fortune 3 and leave the other enchantments on the tool. So this is the way you can disenchant using Evilcraft. I have some blood left. We need to get this setup going to get more blood to use this in a real way. So I'm going to do that. We are going to make the Sangurian pedestals and the spike plate. Going to put that back. Bowl of empty promise. We got that back. That's nice. And red nether brick. We need to keep that. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep the blocks. Then we have a dark looking evil chest. Okay, we can color it black. Store our blood books in. Can we make some more red nether brick? I need around that will be enough, I think. To make the powered Sangurian pedestals, we need to first make the ordinary Sangurianary pedestal, and that's a dark gem block. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add them with a dark power gem. So we need a lot of dark power gems for this. How many dark gems do I have in my inventory? 200. Okay, so that's good. We need 4 of these, so we need 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, counting with Redaktiv. 14 times 4 equals 56. So we need 56 dark gems that will be turned into dark power gems. I'm going to do that with blood. Do we need anything for the spike plates? No. Okay, let's go and start making the dark power gems, and then we can take a look at the other thing that we are going to do today. While this is infuser's ring. So let's add them. We made a chest over here, so we can add over blocks. Okay, going to do. Yep, that's enough for now. We have 6 at the moment. So we leave this and we will get back later. Our next project evolves around a mystical agriculture farm. I have done some upgrades to it. And we are going to take a look at that. I can add the tools down there. That one over here. We need that for later. Okay. We're going to get into integrated dynamics and other dynamic integrated mobs like integrated tunnels and integrated terminals. We're going to make a mechanical squeezer. The mechanical squeezer is a nice block. You can use it to make a lot of things. You can get a lot of dye out of flowers. You can get a lot of blaze powder out of the blaze rods and so on. So we're going to make that. I have almost everything I need for the mechanical squeezer. We don't have the squeezer because it's over there. We're going to make an energy battery, and we're missing a block of crystallized mineral. And how do we do that? We take a mineral log and we put it into We put it into the squeezer. It wasn't reset. Then you jump on it. This is not the mechanical one. This is the manual one. Then you jump all the way down. And when you have squeezed the block, you get the resin into your drying basin. And then you have to reset the squeezer. And you do that with giving it a redstone pulse. You see these fluid lines, I think they have to point into the basin for it to be emptied. So here we have a block of crystallized mineral and we need a squeezer. So now we can make the mechanical squeezer like that. And we are going to get some cables from mechanism. I think they will work together. The kids want to go into the lava room. I don't want them to go into the lava room. I don't want them to get hurt on the lava. This is our lava room. We're producing a lot of lava. We use the cable. Put the cable over there. And then we put the mechanical squeezer in front of it so it will get power. Now we can add stuff to this. We still need a mechanical basin next to it to pick up any fluids. So that's one thing I wanted from the integrated block mods. The other one is the storage terminal. I think we're going to use this to control how many of our mystical agriculture essence we have. And we need an item interface. That's very easy to make. It's just some crystallized mandrill chunk. How do you make them? You can make them in the mechanical squeezer, or you can make them by breaking a block of crystallized mandrill, and that's what I've been doing. I think you may be getting them through when you're cutting down the tree too. I'm not sure. We only need one. We put the rest of them back, and we need a storage terminal. And this is glowstone dust and some mandrill glass. And a mandrill glass is mandrill, that's a glass and mandrill resin. So either we make the mechanical squeeze drying basin, or we make a new squeezer. I think we'll make a second one of these. That's the easiest part. Then we can put it down here. Now we can check if that works. And I need some mandrill log and a piece of glass. So we put the glass into that one, put the log into that one, and then we jump to squeeze it, squeeze it. And then you see nothing will happen because can't fill the tank. So we need another log. Like that, and squeeze it. Now it fills up the basin and it takes some time. The mechanical ones are much faster than the not mechanical ones. We got some mandrill glass. We need a display panel. Display panel is mandrill berries. We have that. Static light panels, 2 of them. Okay, so we need an output variable transformer. We need 3. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need a setup of that, and we need a variable cards. We're out of paper. We're out of sugarcane. We need to go and harvest some. Now we can make 24 of the variable cards. Then we have the 4 output variable transformers, and we need 1 input variable transformer. And to do that, we need to get sticky piston. Like that. Two of them. 1 of that. And we should have everything for the storage terminal. Like that. Great. Now we can go to our mystical agriculture area. and it's night and it's raining, so we take a quick sleep. There isn't any quests for the Evilcraft or the integrated dynamics stuff. The first thing I have done is I have added an item pipe below here, so all of the Inferium essence will be put into the what it's called, crafter. So I get the Inferium essence from here and out from the field. I have my storage controller here, and we're going to add the item interface on top of the storage controller, and then we're going to add the storage terminal. And I forgot we need a cable. And we can go and get the cable. Make a cable. Make the cable. Yeah. Alonkas. We forgot we need a cable. We need that one. Logic cable. Achievement galore. Back to the mystical house. Now we can add the logical cable, and then we can add the I want to add it to the front like that. And now we have the storage. We can look at the inventory, and we can do some item crafting. We can sort them by name. We can sort them by ID, and we can sort them by amount. So we have the most we have is fertilized essence. We have almost 20,000 of that one. Then we have gold, signalium, and so on. And we have now 34 insanium essence. And now we can craft. If we need some more gold, we can go take the gold essence and put it down here. Then we can shift click and we get a stack. So now we can make whatever we want and whatever we need. We can sync it with EAI. So if we search for something up here, we can make the grid a little bit more nicer size. I think we will take that one maybe. So that's the storage terminal. What I have done out here by the fields, I have activated both fields. I have all the seeds now, so I have 4 seeds of everything here, and I have 4 seeds of everything here. At the end, I have Inferium essence. I also have iron, gold, and fire, and dirt, I think. Yeah, those are the 4 I have double seeds of. I need the dirt and fire to make my sandstone that I use for my building. and the iron and the gold is what we use the most. I have also made some lily pads of fertility from reliquary. After I added those, my harvester couldn't keep up. So first I removed the efficiency updates and added acceleration updates, but it wasn't enough. So I have added more essence to it. So we now have 3 nodes for each harvester. So 3 nodes for the harvest to keep up with 1 node for the, what is it called, growth shrine that is down here and making everything grow faster. So the growth shrine and the lily pads are working together. And I also had to add some speed upgrades for the module rotors so they can keep up. This is working great. We're getting a lot of essence. I have prepared a couple of feeds here if I want to get more seeds from something. I have also added a speed upgrade. Let's see if I can get it to it here. An advanced pipe upgrade to the pipe to keep up. I have all my inferium seeds here and to keep them some other place. Now I have some seeds down here because they can't put the seeds into the crafter because I have locked all the positions. I removed the trash can for now. So we're going to add a few more seeds. I'm missing prismarine and I'm almost there to be able to make it. So what do we need to make our prismarine? I have 3 of the 4 prismarine agglomeratio that I need. I've got the prismarine crystals and the prismarine shards from different places, mainly the pirate ship that attack my mine colony. I found some prismarine crystals there, but I need 1 prismarine crystals to make the last prismarine agglomeratio. And is there a way to make crystallize prismarine crystals without going to a ocean monument? Guardian spike, that's a guardian drop. Alchemistry, create the mechanical squeezer. What a coincidence. So if we take a prismarine shard and we put it into the mechanical squeezer, we get a prismarine crystal. And that means we can make the last prismarine agglomeratio like that. And we can take that one. And then we're going to take a look. What do we need? We need tertium and a prosperity seed. Do I have enough metalcium in here? We have 4. We have 425 of those. I think that's what we need. We need a stone. And that's out by the... Need to make another master crystals if I want to do that by myself. So we're going to fetch the tertium from the system. We have 3 for that. We can use one of the superium. And we have the 4 tertium. And we can put these 3 back. So to the infusion altar, add the seed, add the 4 prismarine agglomeratio. No need to add them in any specific order. And then give it a redstone pulse. And we have our prismarine seed, and it will be growing here. That's for getting more seeds of it before I put it into the system. Yay! And we got our first prismarine essence. So I will continue to do that until I get my 8 seeds that I need and adding them to the farm. And we are going to put the essence in that spot. I added copper upgrades for all of them, so I can store up to, what does it say, 65,000 of each essence. That's a lot. I may add a void upgrade to them too. Let's go and take a look if our Evilcraft gems are done. Ooh, we have a boss over here. I wonder if it's a strong one. No, not that strong. We got a stupid gem. It's 100%. So we keep the stupid gem. We got a leather cap. We can throw that away. And we got the liquid lengthy plywood excavator of quarrying. Teleportation and efficiency. No. Green is the second tier. Gray is the first tier. If you get the purple or the orange one, those are the strongest. Hardest to kill, but you get the best loot. Okay, that was a miscalculation. The stack at 16. Blech. Well, then we go back and make 1 sangreal pedestals, and I will show you how I'm going to do it. Then we'll wait for the rest. So to get the powered one, we needed a power gem, and then we can make the power sangreal pedestal, and we need a spike plate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Back to the animal farm. It's not the way we want to go. We're going to the animal cave. Going to change that name. And we're going to break fence. And we are going to put up the fence around the cow. And we don't need the water. So let's remove the water. We can keep them. It doesn't matter. And if I want to, for instance, make pink slime or anything, I can remove the dark Evilcraft thing and add the machines for the pink slime and so. And then I need a setup with the water, probably. So we're going to go a few blocks down. And we are going to put the Sangaria pedestal in that spot. I think we need to add a red nether brick to that to make it a little bit prettier. And then we're going to add forgot to bring one of the ender tanks. So we add the ender tank to the bottom, like that. Then we add a pipe. And then we add the Sangarian pedestal on top of it. Like that. And then we take the orange and we right click that one. So it will pull the blood from the pedestal down into the ender tank. And then we put the spike plate top of it. Like that. And not to make sure they can't escape, we're going to put that one. And we're going to test this. And to do that, we need to go into the animal farm and we need to bring a stack of wheat and put it into the feeding trough for the cows. We now have 20 buckets. And we now have 20,800. 21,000. So when the little cute babies drop down here, they getting killed on the spike plate, and we can pick up the blood. Very nice. And we got some drops. Do I need the drops? Maybe I would put up an ender hopper or something. I'm not sure. But that looks like it worked, so we can fill this in. To follow. We can go and take a look at the mine colony. The mine colony is growing and upgrading. So right now I've added some stuff. I have upgraded everything from down here to up to level 3. The hospital is level 3. That means I can cure 3 villager or mine colonists at the same time. I'm building a new guard tower, number 4, at this spot. South Gupta is doing that. He's going to upgrade it to level 3 when he is done. The other builder are upgrading all of the other guard towers to level 3. They are level 2 right now. The warehouse, the town hall are already, and the house down here are upgraded to level 3. So I had to go quite far in Nether to find a warped route. I needed that for that one. We have a pantyless golden armor. This is the colony flag. And we got a new bed in here, so we now can have 3 citizens in each. There are 2 living in each of these houses at the moment. One is the researcher and the healer for the hospital and the university, and the other 2 are here. We have a farm. So we have a farmer who is farming wheat. And we are using the wheat to get beef over here at our cow thingy. I have put in a minimum of 1 stock of wheat in this one. So our cow thingy. Don't know if it says what they do. Your cow hand is breeding the cows and killing them. This is still level 1, so this is supposed to be level 3 too. You can add a pair of cows for each level. And over here, this is still also level 1, and at level 1 they can take care of 1 field. At level 2 and level 3 they can take care of more fields. Fields can be bigger than this. I had to decrease this one from 5, so our farmer didn't plant outside. This is the decoration field from the Caledonian pack, so we will get 5 fields around.
Good day to you.
Here when we are done.
I can help you with that.
Yes, I sure think you can. We are going to add a bakery to make the bread. We're also going to add a windmill, because why not? And then we are going to try and make some burgers. And it looks like the restaurant have had some problems with intruders because they're missing 1 door. The mine colony isn't chunk loaded anymore. It's getting too big, so I can't chunk load it all. I don't have force loaded only 25 chunks, and I don't want it to get attacked when I'm not here, because if we do it, they will kill the poor mine colonists. But we're going to add some more guard tower, 1 more, and we're going to add a barrack at the end of the street down there. So that's the future plan now. Getting the bakery, adding the barrack, upgrading everything to level 3, getting a windmill. I'm going to add a city plaza down after the hospital down here, and we're going to extend the road all the way down to that end, and then we're going to add other stuff after that. Well, great. I think that will be everything for today. Or we can take a little bit of a break, and then I can prepare all 4 pedestals and then get back to you. And then we will end the episode. I think we will do that. I forgot to tell you about the furnaces. They are now netherite. That means they are quick, 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 quick. So I added one with a barrel on top and the ender chest below, so I can process a lot of things quite fast. I can also use the thing over there. And the second one is for processing things that I don't want to get into the system. So I have added the pedestals down below, and I'm going to add some more wheat to the cow one, some carrots to the pig one, some seeds to the chicken one. I'm going to pick up the eggs in some way and maybe shoot them down with a dispenser or something like that. And then we're going to add wheat to the sheep one. Then we're going to go down the cave. And we can stand here and look at all the animals, babies, dropping to their death. And we are getting blood. We are back to 28k right now. The pigs are very fast. If you're going to do one, do pigs. I may change if I want to. Now I want all the animals because but if I would do this just for the thing, I would have pigs and all of the pens because they are the fastest to reproduce. Or I would add a fast mob spawner or something like that. But I'm not doing everything for speed of things. I want it to look good and be nice too. So this is my Evilcraft room. Let's look. How are we going to take a nice picture today? We may take a picture. Like that maybe. You can get a feeling for the machines and you see the drops in the back. And now it's just a waiting game for the babies to drop. No, I don't want to wait. Let's take a picture. And with that, everything is done. We have started Evilcraft and we have a disenchantment thing working and we are getting blood. What I need to do now is to fill the trogs manually. I can automate that thing, I think, but I'm not sure that I have to. This input chest is for me, so I can get my blood extractor and right click it, and then I empty everything into that one, and it's getting pulled out. When this one will reach 256 buckets, it will start to fill the mechanism tank above. Great! And next episode, all the modium. We are going to try and get some Oldemodium. And I need to harvest my sugarcane. So it's all I can say now is goodbye. See you in the next episode. Take care. Wink, 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 wink. Oh, and Merry Christmas for you who celebrate Christmas. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas.